Hi, this is Clay Nichols. I am shooting a quick video here to show you how to organize your desktop in Windows to make it easier for your survivor to use it. So you can see my desktop here has a lot of icons. If I'd had a stroke, this would completely overwhelm me. So first thing I'm going to do is create a couple of folders. Think of them like drawers that we're going to put all this clutter into. Okay, I've already created one called Therapy Programs Unused. I'm going to create the second one so you can see how that's done. So I'm going to click with my right mouse button. It's going to give me something called the Properties menu. What I want down here is New and then Folder. So I'm going to click on that, and it's created this new folder and it's letting me name it. So this is going to be Desktop Icons, if I can spell right. So now I have already dragged all of my therapy programs into this folder. So this is the folder, this is this folder opened. Okay, I'm going to bring them back out again just so you can see what that looks like. Okay, so here's what you do. Select all your therapy programs, and we're going to drag them into this therapy programs folder. Now, I know it says unused, I'll get to that in a second. Then everything else, and see how I clicked and dragged? So I click, hold my mouse button down, and then I drag. It lets me get that selection rectangle, and I selected all of these. I'm going to drag these to desktop icons. So these are our non-therapy programs. Now I just spotted another therapy program here. That one already exists, so I'm just going to move and replace it. That's fine. This is another therapy program. And then everything else goes in desktop icons. Okay, oops. Okay, oops, I think I selected that desktop icons as well. That's the problem. Okay, oops. Okay. Oh, you know what? I think it's not letting me put the recycle bin in there. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to move and replace, yes. I'm getting this dialog because the file already exists. I had multiple copies of that icon. So I only want one copy, so I'm going to move it and replace the one that's already there. So I end up with only one copy of it. Okay, so now I've got a nice, clean desktop. Oh, I'm going to move this in there as well. Now, when the survivor gets here, he comes or she gets here, they only have to see two icons like this. Now, the able-bodied folks can just go in here, and they've got an extra step. They click here, and they can see all of the icons that were in the desktop, okay? But my wife, who's a speech therapist, who hadn't had the stroke, if I had had one, and she hadn't, she would be able to deal with this extra click. But I would have a hard time dealing with that. So now I'm going to come back into therapy programs. I'm double-clicking to open that, and I'm going to take a look at all my programs, and I'm going to pull out the ones that I want to start working on first. Okay, so I'm going to say work on Aphasia Tutor 1 Words Out Loud. Okay, now the only icons I should have on my desktop are going to be the two folders and then any therapy programs I'm actively using. That way the patient, the survivor, when Windows boots up, they're going to see their desktop and they'll know, oh, this is what I have to choose from. I don't need to worry about anything else. Now, if I were you, I would keep these folders somewhere on the right, maybe the bottom right-hand corner, just because that's a place that's just not noticed very much. So now I boot into Windows, and bam, I'm all ready to run a program. And that's how to organize your desktop. Thanks. Bye.